So I did a really quick update last Friday. I was in a car and it was very shaky. This is why I use a tripod, because I'm a little shaky when I hold the camera myself. So that was just like a quick update because I wanted to let you guys know the results of my mid-cycle scan. This update is going to be a little more in-depth. So like I updated you, I went in for my mid-cycle scan on cycle day 14 after taking 150 milligrams of Clomid. They found that I had an 18 millimeter follicle, which is a pretty good size. When you're taking Clomid, they like the follicle to get to 20 millimeters before you ovulate. So they didn't do the trigger shot on Friday. He told me to take my ovulation kit all weekend and let them know if I didn't get my surge by Monday morning. Apollo. So I took it 3 times a day on Saturday and Sunday. Heaven forbid I miss it. So when I didn't really see any line, I took the test this morning on Monday, and there was an extremely faint line, but I called anyways, and they said, you know, come on in and we'll show you how to give yourself a trigger shot. Awesome. Okay, so this is the show and tell part of the video. First, I wanted to show you guys how big an 18 millimeter follicle is. We all hear that, 18 millimeters, and even for me, I didn't really have a real life size to connect with that. So this is the lid of a generic water bottle. This is actually Trader Joe's brand water bottle. It's just a little plastic lid. You probably can't see it because it's see-through. But what I did was, on the tip of it, I colored in black 18 millimeters. So it's actually pretty big. Look at it, that's my big fat follicle. Exciting, huh? So, just to put it in perspective. Okay, so now my shot. I was super duper scared of this. It's called Ovidrel, and I bought it from my clinic. This is what the box looks like. And when you open up the box, the syringe is in a little plastic case like this. This is where I got kind of freaked out. I've already given myself, well, Chris gave me the shot, so this is empty. But it already comes pre-measured, everything for you. All you have to do is, I squeezed out the air just because I didn't want to inject air into myself. And take off the tap. And it's probably about a ½ inch, very, very small. What she suggested I do was ice my stomach for 10 minutes with an ice pack, and then squeeze fat, you know, and then inject, or, you know, insert the needle quickly, inject the solution slowly, and then pull it straight out. So that's what Chris and I did when we got home, and I was really, really afraid of it. So I numbed for the full 15 minutes, no problem. I didn't even really feel it. It didn't hurt when he was injecting, didn't hurt when he removed it, didn't hurt afterwards. It was no big deal. The only big deal about it was this stupid shot cost $90. $90! That's a lot of money just to like make yourself ovulate. Anyways. Okay, so now it is cycle day 17, and I should be ovulating in about 12 hours. Maybe a little less. We'll see. So as far as timed intercourse goes, we BD tonight, and then they said skip a day and then do it on Wednesday night. We'll see. But anyways, I guess that's the minimum. Enough about that. So, Chris and I went on a road trip. We called it, well, I called it, our Midwest adventure. We left our home on Friday at 5 in the morning. Huh. So we drove straight to Yellowstone. So we had no idea, but Yellowstone is huge. Huge. I mean, it took us all day just to drive it. We didn't really get out and like hike. So we just like saw the main attractions, stopped at every photo op, took lots of pictures. and then like got back in the car and drove to the next, and we were gone all day. So, I mean, I can only imagine if you had like 4 or 5 days to hike Yellowstone, if you liked hiking. I don't. But it would be great. It was really, really beautiful, and we got there like 5 minutes before Old Faithful erupted, so it was great. Apollo, you want to come here? Come here. Ooh. Woo. I haven't really played with him much today. I've been shopping, so I think he's a little sad. But he wanted to say hi. You got like goobers all over your face. Oh, I swear. I gave him a haircut right before we left, and that was like 2 weeks ago, and our hair grows fast in the summer, huh? Yeah, okay. So that was all Saturday. We spent all Saturday exploring Yellowstone. Sunday, we spent all day Sunday driving to South Dakota. We got to South Dakota to see my sister-in-law, the pregnant one, Sunday night, and the next morning I had to get up and like, that was the first day I started my Clomid, so it's kind of weird. But, so we spent all Monday with his sister and her husband, and we drove around Pierre, South Dakota. It looks like Pierre, but they say Pierre, whatever. And small for a capital town, but it was nice. Then we spent another night, then we left for his other sister in Minneapolis. We had dinner at her house. The next morning we went to the Mall of America, which was awesome. And then that afternoon we left and we drove to his parents' house. There we sat around and we went through all of his childhood memorabilia that his mom kept, including all of his Boy Scout and Eagle Scout stuff, every like school project that he was in, every newspaper clipping that he was in, boxes and boxes and boxes and stuff. So we went through all of that. Friday night he went to his like classmates only reunion, so I got to stay home with the in-laws. It was awesome. And then Saturday I got to go to the reunion. It was kind of weird. The ex-girlfriend was there, and she acknowledged Chris. She like wouldn't even look at me, but then every once in a while I'd catch her like doing glares at me. It was weird. It was really weird. And then apparently there's like all sorts of mutual friends. It's a very close-knit community, and so it got back to me that she was saying that she was really disappointed in Chris for not letting her talk to me. It's like weird. She had a million opportunities to talk to me. Whatever. I was super nice. I did my part as the trophy wife. Trophy wife. So anyways, on Sunday, then we went down and we visited all of his grandparents, and that was awesome. Apollo got the kudos of being the best dog ever to visit his grandparents' house, which made us really proud because we went through all the obedience classes with them, and he did really well. And then after that, we left. And we spent the night in Billings, Montana, and then we drove straight back here, and it was done. 12-day vacation. Awesome. We came back though, and the next morning, we turned on the air conditioner because Pacific Northwest had a huge heat wave, and all of a sudden there's like, the next morning we wake up and there's water dripping out of the light fixture in our kitchen. And so we turn off the air conditioner and we kind of like try to dry everything up because we think it's coming from the air conditioner. We get home that night from work. Yeah. Turns out there was a tiny little hole in the water line going to the ice maker, but the idiots, they ran the water line from the bathroom cold water instead of the kitchen sink cold water. I don't know. So now we have like water damage in our kitchen ceiling, and it's just awful. So yeah. But it's all under control now, and I didn't like that light fixture anyways. That brings us up to now. Cycle day 17. I gave myself a shot in the tummy. Well, Chris did, but I endured it. And it was fine. It was fine. But it's just kind of made it like really real. Real when you're like injecting yourself to get pregnant. So, I guess kind of we're in the 2-week wait. We're almost there. And I'll let you guys know in like 12 days or so when I test. Okay, so that's my update. You guys have any questions? No? Alright. But I just want to let you guys know kind of what the needle looked like, what my follicle looked like, that I'm cool and happy and everything's great. So I hope everything's going well for you guys, big fat follicles, and lots of baby dust. Mwah! Bye!